Welcome to episode 26 of this Let's Play series. My name is DasTactic. Welcome to the channel. And in the last episode we sort of saw that Dacost Aglebash, the stone carver, has been found dead. And we also have exciting news with the Leopard of Hustling. The legendary axe has been dropped by the thief outside. He did take it outside. To be fair, it was just loot from the battles that actually happened. It was dropped. We didn't actually earn it in any sort of way, but we have claimed it for ourselves. And we do actually have someone going out to get that one. But let's see if we can find out what's going on through here. My mind immediately goes to vampire, but maybe not. It could be anything. Let's have a bit of a look and just click on OK and then pause very, very quickly. There's the axe underneath there. Minkel Vostaz. So we'll sort of see what happens there. The last episode, we went through the history of the axe to a large degree. And this is, of course, a very, very prized item. All sorts of different creatures want it, so it's going to be something we're going to have to lock away in the bottom of our fortress in a particular spot. Now there's a couple of them over here. Now is anyone else fighting? Oh yes, there is. Okay, I didn't see that. Now, oh wow, okay. Alright, so where is this? This was on the stairs. This was on the stairs. Now it started off down in here by the looks of things. The human lasher lashes the stone carver in the right foot with his iron whip. So we've got a problem down in here. Let's have a bit of a look and see. God, there's just fights going on everywhere. Let's go to the bottom here. Human bowman lashes a dingo woman. I don't know where this actually... Oh, this is down in here. Okay, so there's been a murder in here. Silver longsword. We can grab that one again later on. Okay, so this is becoming unruly. We've got an unruly area through here. Let's go and see if we can find the body. Yeah, there's a lot going on here. Now, where did we find that particular... Where did we find his body? It was inside. It's this guy here. Okay, so human lasher. Alright. Uneasy after seeing the dwarf Dacost die. Well, he's the one who did it, I think. This visitor is ready to leave. He's going to get away with this. There's another bronze battle axe there. And the dwarven blood is everywhere. Well, we've got other fights going on, so let's just see what we can find. Hopefully we don't lose too many others with this. This is not good. We've got the dwarven child right there, only 1 year old, frail. We don't know much about Thekut Tadlikot. So that's us, sorry. We're looking at Smoma Muksanen. Now this could be, again, anything. We've sort of opened up the fortress to all sorts of other sorts of creatures and things. And there is vomit in through here. So it looks like this has gone on for quite some time. Now let's have... One thing we haven't had to look at is the justice system at all, actually. There are no open cases. No intelligence. We don't have anyone to actually do... to press this. We don't actually have any dungeons at all. So getting this will be a difficult one. Well, I don't know what we can do with that, to be honest. I think we're sort of a bit stuck there. But this is what we don't want to have happen, is miscreants like this actually getting up to stuff. Let's just see what actually happens in here. We'll just have a quick look at the fight. Now this is getting personal. Now we will actually dissect it. There's a lot of people fighting in the fortress. We're on top of the food now. The hand in here keeps on tripping over, like it's still badly injured. The Dingo Woman Swordsman. I did see it come in when I was actually recording. I thought, oh, that's unusual. Now, there's a lot of fighting in through there. Yeah, there's a Dingo Woman Swordsman. Okay, so I'm not sure who Turot Beauty Glad is. I'm guessing that's the Dingo Woman. Let's have a bit of a look. No, that's a different one. It's Dakosh. Oh God, I hope I'm not losing a lot of people here. Stonecarver is fighting. If this is the case, we may move the inn up to the top level of the dungeon, just so that of the fortress, just so it's out of the way, just so that if anything does happen, it's not going to worry us so much. Have a look at the teeth in through there. There's reindeer bull teeth. So they're trying to bring stuff back through the fortress, but this isn't good. Okay, let's have another look at what's going on here. So if we have a look at the Dwarven Child is fighting. So the human lasher lashes a Dwarven Child on the right lower leg with his iron whip, bruising the muscle. He's trying to withdraw. Human lasher lash. Why would he be doing this? Why would he be doing this? He's killing as many people in here as he can. Stonecarver is fighting. The miner is fighting. Human lasher again. Just going crazy here. All right, so what's going on? What's going on here? The human lasher, Smoma. So attacks a miner, but she jumps away. Now, where was that? That was in the staircase. So towards the bottom of this thing through here. I cannot just stand by. This might require an answer. Human lasher. This is a fight. I feel no terror. He's just gone crazy. Human lasher lashes a Stonecarver in the right foot with his iron whip, bruising the muscle through the through the shoe. Human lasher strikes the Stonecarver, but the shot is narrowly deflected with the bronze battle axe. Okay, so the Stonecarver did have an axe. Human lasher scratches the Stonecarver in the right lower arm. Yeah, so he's just going after him. The Stonecarver now looks sick. Yeah, so this lasher is just smashing into him over and over and over. Yep, so lashes the Stonecarver in the upper body with his iron whip, bruising them. This is... Even one of these creatures can do incredible damage in our fortress, like incredible damage. Human lasher collapses and falls to the ground from overexertion. He then stands up. He then continues on with the Stonecarver. Well, if he's doing this, the only thing I think we can do is to try to get together a military, a scrappy military, and just go after him. And I think that's what we're going to have to do, is just put out a mission for everyone to just go and take him down. So it's going to be all hands on deck, I think. Yeah, so he's just gone absolutely crazy here. I feel very uneasy. This doesn't scare me, though. Yeah, death is all around us. So he's exhausted. Yeah, so he's just going after the stone. So he's got the Stonecarver. He's going after the child now. We can't allow that. We have to stop this. I don't know who this character is or who he thinks he is, but we will. So it started off in the bottom of the staircase, and it's made its way up to this level here, and then across this side and into this area through here where we've got all sorts of different people. I'm going to have to get the miners. They've actually got weaponry, and anybody else that we can pick up. So there's the bronze axe from the Stonecarver. All right, let's get a military together. So to put a military together, there's a few things you need to do. Now, you've got your squads down through here. This is so much easier than what it used to be, by the way. Like this was a real dark art. Back in the bad old days of 2 or 3 weeks ago at time of recording, so a month or two back, what you do through here is you've got squads. Now, it's saying basically this is a squad menu, blah, blah, blah. We don't need to say that again. Before we can do anything, we must appoint a militia commander to create a squad. So our very, very first squad is essentially our internal group of guys that are going to then defend the fortress, and it's time for that right now because we have to stop this guy. This is going to be really, really hard. We're going to lose some dwarves here, unfortunately. Unless he gets exerted again, and then we may be able to be okay. But we've got no weaponry. We've got basically nothing. So we are in a bad way here. Anyway, let's just go for it. We're going to have to put together a big group of people. Yeah, I wasn't expecting this, to be honest. And we're going to have to find out what happened to that dingo woman as well. So there's been a bit more fighting going on here than I really was hoping that there would be. The woodcutter actually, I think, killed the dingo woman. There's a lot of this. This inn is causing a lot of strife. We have a lot of things we now have to contend with. So let's go and get this. Let's just go to nobles and establish what we need. So militia commander is the first one at the top through here. Now we also have a sheriff and a hammerer and a messenger as well. These haven't been filled yet. Let's fill the first 3 now anyway. So we'll just go and do this. Now the way it works is the militia commander is in charge of the military of the fortress, like I guess the internal, almost like military police. The sheriff is in charge of justice, and I will actually put someone in charge of justice. And the hammerer dispenses justice, so he actually punishes people. So let's put someone in each of these roles. Now we've got no one's got any relevant skills in through here. I'm just seeing who's armed with axes and things. So we've got some stone crafters. I think I'll put Toulon in as the actual leader, so he can be the first of them, because he's wielding an axe. I love that you can see what's going on now. So he's now been placed there. Let's go and place a sheriff. A sheriff doesn't need to fight. I might put Vabok, or maybe even the ranger or someone actually. I don't really want him. There's no relevant skills here at all with anyone. Everyone that's got a weapon, whether it be miner or axeman, is going to be put into the main military. Yeah, I think I might we've got the chief medical dwarf, so let's go and put the other one in as the sheriff. And so the sheriff does need to have certain things. It needs to have a meagre quarters. It needs a modest quarters. At the moment it's got meagre quarters, so it needs a next level up from that one. And it does need a modest dining room. So this is a bit more important, this particular role. So we're going to have to sort of create something for that one. And the hammerer, again, we don't really have any relevant skills. Now, generally you want someone that's not all that strong. I might just put the leather worker in as the hammerer for now. And because you don't want them to damage the other people, but they also have to be strong enough to take people. I'll throw him in that role. It's a bit dangerous doing this. He doesn't need anything with what he actually has, but the others do actually have a need. This one also this one here, the sheriff. Yeah, it also needs a chest, a cabinet, a weapon rack, and an armor stand. So a little bit more there now with what we're sort of seeing with this particular noble. So that's sort of now got pretty much everyone decked out except for the messenger. So militia commander is now ready. Let's just go and go to create new squad. We can now do this one. And I'm going to go to no uniform in this instance, because I don't want them going off. I just need them to respond as quickly as they can. Now when we have a look at this one and then go and click on this one, we can have a look at the equipment and see what that actually relates to. So the no uniform, basically it's just going to be anything. If we look at the details, there's nothing in particular. It's whatever he's currently in is what he's going to have at this point in time. We will change that, but not yet. So I'm just going to go across. He's been called the Passionate Rocks is the name of the group. I'll just change the colours and things, I guess. So we'll just change this to a light blue on a dark blue. I'll make it a diamond shape. I'll just go to the background and make that into a darker blue. There we go, that'll do. The Passionate Rocks. We can always change the name if we wanted to. So this will be the squad. Now we just have to add members to the squad. And I'm just going to go across, and literally anyone that's got equipment in their hands will be part of this squad. Now I've still got 2 more positions here. And in reality, we should try to keep more people in there. I don't want to have the medical dwarf. The hammerer, yes, I'll pop him in there. And the ranger, I think. Actually, we've got Zuglar, the woodcutter, as a novice wrestler. That's not bad as well. Okay, so we now have this problem with this fight going on. So I'm going to now go back to the squad. So I'm just going to activate the whole squad. So we've got 10 people in the squad. At the moment, they've got no special orders, so they're basically just off duty and just doing their current jobs. Now, I don't know who's going off to pick up that the actual where is it? Store item in stockpile. What are you going off to do? Not sure what he's off, where he's off to, what he's going to actually go and do. Anyway, hopefully the axe will still be okay. I feel like I'm actually making a choice now between getting the axe and getting the people. So anyway, let's just go back in and we'll go back up and just watch what happens here when we sort of attack him. So I think we're just going to have to go full on attack. Now, unfortunately, it's all going to be a bit piecemeal. So so this is Smoma. I don't know why he's gone crazy, but we're going to have to do it. So we're just going to go across. Now we can do different things with the squads. We can attack, which is what we're going to do. So assign a kill order. The soldiers will attempt to kill a targeted creature. We can go into station, or we can go on like a patrol order, or we can go to assign a burrow defense. So if there's anything dangerous, they'll then go after that. Or we can assign a training order in through here as well, or just let them go back. I'm going to give them a kill order back in through here. Confirm. Kill Smoma. There we are. So we'll just see what actually happens in through here. I'm just going to also reduce the speed right down, so we can sort of see what happens. Now he's going to kill that kid. Kid's okay. Health. Okay. His right lower leg is bruised. His left foot is bruised. He's okay. That's not too bad. Now we've got a few people in through here. Bronze pick has been dropped. Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. Look, in that case, what I'm going to do, they're dropping their equipment, and so this is not what we want. We need to go back to equipment, and we've got assign uniform to everyone. And so we're just going to go across to, I'm going to make it just leather armor, which will then give them the ability to then just pick up whatever they can. Now this is an axe dwarf, but he doesn't have an axe. And we're now going to get more and more things happening. So the recruits are now starting to, the recruit Zuben, this is Zagalash. I'm not seeing it there. Anyway, let's just go with it. So they're fighting. Where was it? What was his name again? Sanguineth. There we go. Let's have a look and see. Where was it? Where was it? I just saw it there. So he's going in. Yeah, the human lasher lashes the axe dwarf in the left foot with his iron whip. So there's a lot of stuff going on through here. The axe dwarf kicks the human lasher in the right lower leg. So it's going to take a lot to get all of these people to actually bring this one down. Let's just keep it going. Come on, the others need to come in here. Now we're smacking it. So we've got Udib is now coming in. We'll have a quick look at it from Udib's perspective. So the recruit strikes the human lasher in the right upper leg with his copper pick, bruising the muscle through the large bronze mail shirt. The force twists the right hip, tearing apart the muscle and bruising the bone and tearing apart. Yeah, so he's doing some damage in there. The recruit punches the human lasher in the left eye leg with his left hand, bruising the skin. So this is good. We've actually sort of all piled on. Now we've still got the kid is going to wander off. The ranger is coming back in as well. We're now seeing a pool of Smoma's blood, so we're doing well here. The pick, and he's actually dropped now his, if we have a look and see underneath through there, his iron whip and his iron shield have now fallen to the floor. He's exhausted, he's unconscious, he's winded, and he's bleeding heavily. He's seriously injured. And so he has now, yeah, his head is torn open, his head is gushing Smoma's human blood, his head is bruised. This is all just from this. These guys are good because they're strong and they carry the pick around with them. So just let them continue on, and there we go. We've actually now taken off the. We've still got other things on there. It looks like they've taken off some of the clothing. I don't know where they've put it though. Yeah, the trousers have been taken off. Okay, they're in the large copper helm, so they're taking the helmet off. If we have a look inside here, you can now see that this one, Smoma, has got nothing left in through here. So we'll just finish him off. So they'll just get rid of him. This is good stuff. There he is. He's dead. All right. So back to work, guys. Just go and nothing to see here. Off you go. No special orders. Back to your normal job, please. Now, back up top. Back up top. What's happening with the axe? The axe was over here somewhere. Let's just find it. It's still there. And it still has the order. Great. The value has gone. Has dropped slightly, I think. It's just approximates in at this instance. We've still got 19 people. Okay, so this is becoming a little bit aggressive, isn't it? Okay, they've all gone back to their normal jobs. Okay, well, we'll get rid of that one. Yep, we'll just leave the others where they actually are. Just going to wait. So I'll pause now until somebody else comes out, unless something else happens in the fortress. Actually, this is really interesting. We've now got a sort of like a lack of honour between thieves, essentially. I've got the game paused because there's a lot going on. We've got the human swordsman. We saw this one before. Now it's actually a swordswoman. It's Ursi Alpha Cutthroat has spotted sneaking around. So trying to get this axe. So Mingle Vostaz. She's actually over here with Kupo Peditotus. So we've got two of them. We've got a hammerman and a... so Kupo is actually unconscious, exhausted, and seriously injured. Have a look at the health in through here. Or it's a her, actually. Look at the description. So her neck is torn open, her head is torn open, her left hip is mangled beyond recognition. So she's in a bad, bad way. So they're now fighting over the axe, I think. I think that's what's actually happened here. And if we have a look at the items, no longer holding anything. So it really is just now in the armour. And we've got the thief still fighting over through here as well. So the thief, this is Ursi, the human swordsman, still holding the sword. Is slightly injured now. So if we have a look, overexerted and stunned, and so her neck is torn open, so not all that much. Her hair is extremely long. She's incredibly skinny. Her nose bridge is very convex. Her eyebrows are low. Her azure eyes are slightly thin. Have slightly thin irises. Her hair is copper with some grey. Her skin is pale chestnut. So that's interesting. So she's actually still doing this now. With that fight. This is a fair distance away from where we are. I think we're just going to let things go. Actually, what's this? This is a pile of dogs' frozen blood. Okay. God, there's a lot going on here, guys. So much going on. We might watch this fight out to the end. And actually, we can have a bit of a look at this as well. So, where is she? They should be continuing on. Let's see, where are you? There we go. So, and then we sort of see the human swordsman strikes the human hammerman but the shot is blocked. So they're fighting over this axe. Human hammerman strikes the human swordsman, but the shot is blocked again. So it ends up being like the swordsman stabs the human hammerman in the head with her silver longsword, but the attack is deflected by the large bronze helmet. So these guys are just fighting it out here. It seems to be going on for quite some time, and they're sort of wrestling now. So they're quite tired. Do we bring them back in again? Do we actually go and do the kill? I think we'll actually send them out again. And we're going to go after Ursi. So, possible targets in the area. There we go. We'll just confirm that. So, kill Ursi. So, they're going to now come after Ursi. If she stays there, we may be okay. Well, let's just see what actually happens. We've got to stop these guys. We don't know why the other guy went crazy. We don't know why we killed the dingo woman downstairs. We're getting a little bit less happy now. Actually, I've got it all turned down. I'll just pause until the military catch up. All right, so Ursi has now finished off the other human and looks like he's going to try to escape, I think. Our hammerer is on the way. So he's coming across with a copper mace. He's actually moving faster than she is. She's tired from the fights. The others may not, like, it's not a good idea for him to chase her down. But he's catching up with her. I think he'll chase her off the map. I think at this point in time, what we'll do is, he's coming across now. She's coming back in. Okay, if there's anyone else out here, yeah, here comes the others. Bookkeeper is coming with an axe. So if we have a look at the numbers. It's a lath, isn't it? Yep, that's a lath there. All right, now everyone's sort of picked up something. Even Odom's got like a little dagger by the looks of things. So they're on their way. Let's just see what actually happens here. It's a wild time. I'm just going to go and reduce the speed even more so we can sort of see what does happen here. Now there was a hit there. Speardorf is fighting. That's not who this is. Who is this one? This is Law, I think. Oh, this is Leacott. Leacott, the hammerer. So we'll have a look for the for his interaction. There we go. He is actually a spear dwarf, but he doesn't have a spear. So the hammer attacks the human swordsman, but she jumps away. So this will now be the fight. We'll just start to watch. They'll start to move in closer. Now there goes somebody's teeth. Okay, he smacked her in the head. So she's now got even more injuries. She is tired. So this is why I think it's actually okay to do this. Like I can sort of send my dwarves in. The lower left back teeth is gone. This is good. And we've got more on the way. So let's just move in. She's now moving in. He's jumped in as well. Now Leacott has been now stabbed. So if you have a look at he's got heavy bleeding. His upper right leg is cut open. His right upper leg is running with blood. So he's been stabbed in the leg. Now he moves away slightly. She's coming after him again. So there's her teeth at least. Come on, guys. Where's the rest of you? There's one of them. We're going to need to keep in the fight. So the trouble is we don't actually have any armor. So we are very, very poorly armored. And this is not a good idea doing this sort of stuff, but I do want that. I want that legendary thing. I think it's just from the story, the perspective of the story is important that we do this. Anyway, we'll just continue on. He's now feeling quite sick. He's nauseous. It may be because they're fighting outside. She's still injured, but not much. I mean, this is what they do. Now, he's just lost something there. Seriously injured now. Okay, he's in a bad way. Oh, yeah, look at this. She is absolutely slashing him to pieces. And then we've got another one coming through without any armor either. There's more on the way. What do we do? What do we do? You know, what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop them from doing this. I'm going to go back to squads and we're just going to tell them to not bother fighting anymore. This will give up on this in this instance. He's going to die. Try to have a bit less. Now, yeah, he's died as well. So now what have we got? We've got the axe is still over here. No one's coming to pick it up anymore. So maybe it was him that was actually coming to pick that up. All right, the others need to go away. Yep, store item in bin. So off you go. Okay, well, let's just watch where she goes. Yeah, he's been found dead. This is not good, guys. This is not good. So we've lost now a couple of dwarves. Yeah, we'll go and entertainment. No, we don't want any entertainers. Wow, all right. Now what's she going to do? Somebody's going to have to get this job to pick up the axe. I'll pause again until we sort of see what's going to happen in through here. I think she realises that she's not welcome. She seems to be moving off the map. All right, well, we'll keep that going. We've got tombs downstairs, so we can sort of make use of that. Just make sure that she does actually leave. Off you go. Off you go. All right, that one's gone. So she murdered one of the others. Now, we should actually have in the justice. No, there's still no open cases. So we can't do anything else there just yet. All right, so that's the... anyway, that was a good one to deal with squads, so we can just leave that one off. Now, is anyone coming back for... Now, I've lost sight of where it is. Yeah, there it is there, and somebody is coming to pick it up. So that's good. That just means that it's in the list and it's been actually activated as well. So it's not just in the list, but somebody is on the way to go and do that one. So we should see somebody come out here fairly soon. Anyway, I'll just pause this and wait for that to actually happen. Oh, by the way, with everything that's going on, here they come. That wasn't the one. Oh, now I've got another one as well. Oh no, no. What are we doing here? They've gone crazy. They've gone absolutely crazy. So what's actually happened here? I'm going to have to actually end this episode here. We're out of time. It wants to leave. It can leave. Just go. This one is seriously injured. He's dropped everything. We've lost that one. I think my best bet is to open up the squads, get the squad, and just get them to the burrow defense, basically. If there's anything that needs to be defended in the burrows, just go for it. And because there's obviously the humans have gone crazy out here, and I don't know why. I know that we were at war with a group of them. There's a group of humans down through here. I'm just thinking that that may be the reason. Look, we're over here, but they're either that or there's a group of thieves that have infiltrated the fortress or something along those sort of lines. So we're friendly with a lot of the other humans, just not these humans down this way. I'm just going to put them into a burrow defense and just to see what actually happens. So we're going to defend the fortress burrow now and just see what actually happens. Hang on, did they do it? I didn't confirm. Yeah, so he's now smacking this guy, expedition leader. Yep, so they're now destroying him. I'll just let them do their own thing for a little while. Looks like he's tired and bleeding slightly. Now what we should do is if we go back up to the top again, if we go to F2, here we should start to see that we've now got patients in through this side, so the others will have to come back in. Now that burrow defense I think will actually work out okay. So just defend the fortress. So we don't know against who exactly, but this is at least this sort of keeps everything straight. Yes, this is God. There's just so much going on here, guys. I don't know what's going on. There's more humans in through here, but is he crazy or not? He's healthy. Let's just go back down to where the fights actually are. Yeah, so they're just smashing him, taking all his stuff off him, coming in with the axes and things. He's gone. Anyone else fighting? Anyone else need to have a crack at us? So that was the last one. That was where that was interrupted. So they've gone. Yeah, I've got no idea what's going on with all these humans, just going absolutely bonkers. Yeah, so that's the human axeman. That was good. Well, now unfortunately, this means that all like our guys have basically just doing everything they can. I'm going to turn this squad off. Actually, we'll turn it on and then just tell them not to do anything. I'm going to go and just get a handful of them to just keep on sort of doing things. So let's go and get, say, 4 of them to patrol the fortress, or even just 3 of them with the axes. So let's go and do that one. We need to get another one into here as well, the woodcutter. All right, so woodcutter can come in as well. So I'll just get 3 of them patrolling, and they're just going to do burrow defense. So they'll now just be a permanent fixture patrolling the actual fortress. So that was a lot that went on there. Now let's just go back up the top again to this location. Have you still got... No, it's now one of them was the one that was going to go and grab it. Here we go. Somebody else is now going to come and get it. That's fine. So we'll let that continue on, and I'll leave it there, guys. So thanks for watching. That was a interesting episode. Not sure how or why those humans did what they did inside the fortress, but We'll have to. Well, we know why one of them did it, like because they were trying to steal the axe. This axe is causing a lot of problem. We've got rumours in the downstairs. No idea why that dingo woman was attacked. I guess they just didn't like her. We're going to have to be a bit careful here. We're still trying to build all this stuff as well. We're now a fair way behind everything. So, a lot to do. So I'll leave this one here and I'll catch you in the next episode.